Check. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. I'm your host, Eric Rogers. It's Super Bowl, man. We got to talk about a lot of things, but we got to talk about the Super Bowl and Luka Doncic getting traded for AD. But I'm going to get right to the Super Bowl, man. I'm here with my guys, G's.
What's up, bro?
And Chi. It's a nice sweater, bro. Oh, man. Super Bowl, bro. We got to talk about it, man. If Patrick Mahomes three-peats, is he the GOAT?
Nah, I can't jump out that window just yet. There's somebody named Tom Brady that's still alive.
Brady.
I can't jump out that window and call him the GOAT. It's baby GOAT, but not the GOAT.
Yo, I look at it this way. I said, all right, if he won this time, it's still Tom Brady. But he won't beat the Tom Brady 1A. I can't say that he behind Tom Brady. You won 4 championships and 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, in my eyes, will be 1A, and then Patty be 1B. He done jumped over everybody else.
Of course.
So at this point in time, it's only him versus him. Because if he plays till he's 40, he gotta get another chance, right?
I'm gonna say, I mean, if he does win this one and he goes on to win more, then it's like, all right, maybe he can eventually. I'm not saying he'll never get to the GOAT status, but as of right now, it's still Tom Brady. Just a smidgen if he wins this one. If he wins this one.
Yeah, now granted, I never thought I was gonna say that somebody was better than Gronk, but at this point in time, it's like the more I watch Travis Kelce, I go, dang, if he won his third ring in a row, he maybe the greatest tight end ever.
Yeah.
It's
for sure.
It's kind of hard not to.
I mean, Gronk had Brady, Belichick, same way Travis got, Mahomes and Andy Reid. So it'll be a toss up after a while.
Chi, real quick, Pat Mahomes the GOAT, three-peat?
To me, yes. To me, he already is. I can have eyes. He's the best player I've ever seen.
He's the best player you ever seen. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna get into that right now. All right, the Eagles. Other side of the coin is if the Eagles win, what does win do for the Eagles?
It's no way. I can't put those on the same path. Like you could say if the Chiefs win, then Pat is the GOAT. But if the Eagles win, what you gonna say? Like Jalen Hurts is what? Obviously Saquon is
they gonna
the
say
key.
He's fine as hell.
That's
what they gonna say.
I was not gonna say that.
That's what they gonna say.
I was gonna say that was a good year. I was about to say good game. I would.
Answering the questions mad slow. He be like, I don't know. Be like, boy. But yeah, I don't know if the Eagles win. I think more of the praise gonna go to the GM, to Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
I think if the Eagles win, because he keep constructing these teams that keep getting to this point. It's kind of looking like, all right, like I'm always gonna be able to be in competition. And we've seen Myles Garrett already said, I wouldn't mind playing for the Eagles.
I'm trying to win. But I will say, if the Eagles do win, this is going to be the moment where they get to shine a light of like humiliation on the Giants. Like y'all let them go and they go to the Eagles.
That's the biggest.
It's going to go hand in hand. Like the Eagles, great job, but the Giants, wow,
that's the
terrible
biggest
job
thing for me. If the Eagles win, Jalen Hurts will be solidified and Saquon Barkley will be vindicated.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you go, okay, Philly done did this, and all these players are under contract mostly for the long run. Jalen Hurts just signed this contract, so they AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley. So we could do this for a couple of years. We could be the new dynasty.
Definitely.
Starting now, and they'll be everybody's favorite because they conquered the monster.
They took out the Chiefs. Yeah,
they conquered the monster.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of new Eagles fans come out the woodwork.
Oh man, it's already a lot of them already. You meet so many. All right, man. And now stat for my main man Chi.
It's no stat.
Side note, yo, Luka Doncic got traded. First of all, Luka Doncic got traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and Max Christie in a pick.
Yeah.
Also, Max Kleber was in there,
and
Marcus Morris was in that trade.
Yeah.
This is a little backstory. Before I went to bed that night, I seen the post, but I thought it was fake, so I just went to bed.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in the morning, and you text me and was like, yo, that's crazy. And I was like, wait, what?
Not even. I woke up in the middle of the night. I woke up at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., was knocked out. So I see a notification on ESPN. First I saw everybody in a like sending text about it. I look at ESPN. I'm like,
right the crust out my
like,
eyes.
yeah, you got the cold out my rock the whole sports world, whole basketball world. I think it was a good trade for Luka's career, but I don't think right now. I take that back because I do think the Lakers got what they needed in Mark Williams.
They got what they need.
They got that athletic, that lob threat. And that was just the biggest thing. They're gonna have to fill a lot of holes with that defense that obviously Anthony Davis played before, but we just gonna have to see at this point.
Yeah, I like it for look.
It's
now,
all
granted,
for Luka's
it's
future.
one of those things where it's
Luka's
like
25 years old.
I could make sense of why it happened, but to do it doesn't make sense. It's like, why would you trade Luka Doncic for Anthony? Now, granted, I look at the Dallas
both
Mavericks.
could just stay
The
put.
Dallas Mavericks look like a team to be messed with. Like they top to bottom. They got hitters. They deep in the bench.
Now they got that defense.
Anthony Davis got two centers behind them.
Yeah.
You wanted one, now you got two.
Yeah.
So when I seen it, I was like, oh, I'm excited to see everybody play. And at this point in time, it doesn't even matter. I just want to see what's happening. I want to see everybody play. I want everybody to be healthy, and I want to watch everybody.
You use a perfect term, healthy. I think in the long run, what's going to really matter, like what's going to save their season or figure out what takes them to where they want to be, it's going to be Kyrie's health. If Kyrie's healthy, the ship going to run. But if the moment that Kyrie isn't healthy, it's all eyes on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but and
then you're gonna have to expect Klay Thompson to be the old Klay Thompson. You have to expect.
Well, the other night against
the Celtics. Hats off the boy. Hats off.
Chi, what's your initial thoughts on the Luka Doncic Anthony Davis trade?
The trade was crazy. I literally just walked in the house, had SportsCenter on, and all I see was the big trade announcement. And I was just like, wow. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I thought it was fake. Lakers, I like it long term for them. And short term, I like the AD move. If they can grab someone this summer, I really like that move. I think the Mavs can do something.
What about this year? Which I think so. Okay, who do you think goes further in the playoffs this year? AD and the Mavs, or Luka Doncic and the Lakers? Real quick.
I'm gonna say the Lakers.
Lakers?
Yeah, this is. I want to see them go further at this point. Like,
who go further?
Mavericks.
Oh man, I didn't want to hear that one.
Yeah, should ask them.
I shouldn't. Stick around on Scroll Around. It's the Early Bird Show.
Yep.
Super Bowl Sunday. Oh, welcome back to the Early Bird Show. All right, we about to do a conversation with a caller. We got to call up our first caller. First caller, yo, what's your name?
What's going on, fellas? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy G. Glad to get in touch with y'all. Finally be on the show.
We want to talk to you, bro. Ask you a few questions about Super Bowl. You excited about Super Bowl, man?
I mean, you know I'm a Ravens fan, so I can't be too excited, but it's always good to watch a Super Bowl halftime show.
But before we get into Super Bowl, I'm gonna let you go off. What you thought about Lamar Jackson not getting the MVP?
Oh man, I hope we don't even really got to get into that. We already know my boy got cheated. That was definitely his award. It is what it is. He's gonna come back stronger and better.
Yeah, you know, at first they wanted him to be a running back. Nice quarterback. But back to the Super Bowl, man.
We ain't gonna stick with that narrative. All right, you think y'all talked about it on y'all segment about black quarterbacks. We don't really gotta do too much. He had a great year. I'll have a better one when he come back. I said.
There we go. All right, but in this Super Bowl right here, man, what you think gonna happen? Let me ask you that. You think you gonna vote for the Chiefs or for the Eagles?
Oh, I mean, you know I'm going for the Eagles all day. I'm a hater at heart. I can't watch old boy get 3 back to back. That'd be crazy. Back to back, actually. So, but realistically, if I'm going with if I'm not going with my heart, then I'm going with the Chiefs, man. It's hard to. Everybody hate him, but it's hard to doubt his greatness, man. He do a lot.
Who's your MVP for this game?
Oh no, I think it's gonna be Saquon if they win, hands down. No disrespect to Jalen Hurts, he ain't really doing that much this year. AJ Brown had a 1,000-yard season. He had a good season, but I think everything we lie on Saquon.
All right, man.
Makes sense.
Well, all right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, who I'm talking to?
So what's going on, E? How you doing, man?
What up, bro? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How y'all doing, fellas?
I'm good. Good. What you think about this game, man? What you going? What's your best bet of the game?
I'll have to say potentially Jalen Hurts scoring a touchdown or Travis Kelce touchdown. I think one of those two plays would be like the defining moment of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Travis Kelce always find a way to get into the end zone, especially with
Taylor Swift always find a way to get on TV.
Yeah, she gonna be on TV. I wonder if she's gonna be in the same booth as Trump.
Sure, I hope not. I mean, who knows at this point? Who knows?
Yeah. He's probably going for Kansas City anyway.
But other bets. Who's winning the MVP for this game for you?
I'll have to say Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. I feel like everybody want the Eagles to win,
Mhm.
and if the Eagles win, Saquon Barkley, that'd be. Would that be the best year ever for like a sports player to go from
A best
getting
first year.
to getting
New
played out
team.
by your old team to win the MVP of the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That's
the
like
best first year on a new team. It has to be,
that's
without
like
a doubt.
that's like unheard of.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I like that. Anything else you excited about the game, man? Like anything else? The halftime.
For sure, I'm definitely interested in seeing the halftime show. I think Kendrick is definitely gonna put on a great performance. Outside of whomever else might join him,
Who you think's gonna come out?
I was thinking maybe SZA, but outside of her, I'm not too sure. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a great performance. Whoever comes out is definitely gonna top last year's performance. It might be one of the best performances ever, honestly.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Not a problem. I appreciate the call, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. You too, brother.
All right now.
We got a special caller on the line. Caller, who's the caller?
It's Juice, man. What up? What up?
Hey,
What's
welcome
the
back to the
word?
show, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Watching this madness, arms
Oh.
of madness and madness.
Oh man.
Combination.
Well, besides all that, man, we talk about the Super Bowl, man. You got a best bet or a best parlay?
If I was you guys, I would bet Saquon Barkley to score and the Eagles to win. It's his birthday. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, so I shouldn't even have to ask you who you think gonna be the MVP.
Saquon Barkley.
There it
Saquon.
is.
He
There it
gonna get a
is.
2 for 1. He gonna get
Man.
the MVP. He gonna win the Super Bowl, and it's his birthday. So I guess that's a 3 for 1.
Street
Yeah.
piece right there. I
Man.
want to know what's the odds on that right
What's
there.
the odds on that?
Yeah.
Dang,
Gotta
so
be.
I got the question now. If Saquon Barkley win the MVP, does he become like is this the best story? Like one of the best stories ever in football to get cut and to get let go and played and then to end up holding the trophy?
Yes, it's the ultimate vengeance story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it is. I can't think of one better. I can't think of one parallel, even in another sport, where a guy got cut from a team and went to another team and won a championship.
In the MVP.
I don't know. Y'all know one? Y'all can think of one?
I don't know, man, but shout out to your Giants, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shout out to them. I'm a Giants fan. I ain't even mad at it. You got to respect it. I'm happy for that man.
Yeah.
The Giants gonna mess around and go on like 100-year drought, like the Chargers.
Hey, man, that's cool. You can come to us. You
That
come.
was a good way to get out of there,
Yeah,
man.
nice little. He got nice little jabs in there.
All right, man. Good talking to you. Thanks for the call.
What's happening? What we watching the game at? Anybody watching the game anyway?
Oh man, we gonna keep that a secret. We gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
We talk about that on camera.
Off camera.
I'm gonna let everybody know what we're doing
That's
after
off
the
camera.
show. Oh, and that was the conversation with the callers, man. And now I got now we're saying we gotta talk about things we gotta talk about, man.
Let's do it.
Jeez, well, what's your best bet, best parlay?
My best bet is actually going to be something that I feel highly in my spirit, right? And it's Devontae Smith over 4.5 receptions. Right now, it's plus money, plus 102, plus 100, depending where you get it at right now. I just feel like this is the game where the Chiefs' game plan, partially outside of stopping Saquon, is going to be making sure that A.J. Brown doesn't get off and get his. So obviously that's going to leave the field open for guys like Devontae Smith, who's already a lethal guy on long catches of 25 and plus yards, a shifty guy, and also guys like Dallas Goedert, which is another good a good player prop that I have. But right now my best bet is Devontae Smith over 4.5 receptions. He's been at 4 or 3 last couple games in this playoff season. I think tomorrow he gets over that limit to 4.5.
Dang. And I think what they said, he'll be one of the next people to be a champion,
Heisman
winner,
and a
national
champion.
championship
Yeah.
winner, and a Super Bowl
Yeah,
winner.
I think if I'm not mistaken, he will be the first.
Nah. I think there's a few other players in there.
Okay.
Marcus Allen, more, but I got that one right.
Yeah.
Chi, what's your best bet? Best parlay?
Patrick Mahomes over 5.5 carries. It's playoff time. He runs more against the Bills in the AFC Championship. He had 11. The game before against the Texans, he had 7. So Patrick Mahomes over 5.5 carries.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
Spicy.
Right, nice and
Yeah, nice and clean.
Me, I'm gonna keep it real simple. Jalen Hurts, touchdown. Philly special, tush push, run it in. It's a whole bunch of things that happen, but I know one thing gonna happen. He gonna be in the end zone.
Guaranteed.
What you say? So in the MVP, let's MVP. Matter of fact, before we get to the MVP, let's get to who they gonna win the game.
who I think is going to win the game, I say the
Yeah.
Eagles.
Okay.
But
Why so?
right, because obviously it's hard to go against the Chiefs, but the way that this Super Bowl game has been set up, they lost to them 2 years ago. They came back with a team that's a lot better than that team was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
A more unstoppable player in Saquon, and for some reason, I feel like this season the Chiefs have had a lot of games where they barely won. Now, obviously, in the playoffs compared to the regular season, the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes are two different monsters, two different people, two different problems. But I do think this is the game where the Eagles kind of right that ship, quiet all the people that were talking about their offense, about their wide receivers not being able to get going because Saquon is eating so much. I actually think that Saquon is going to get started in the second half. Like we spoke about before, I think the Chiefs are, if they're smart, they're going to try to load up that box so that Saquon can't break off for the big plays, and naturally you're going to take away from the guys on the guys on the edges, wide receivers. So for some reason, I think the Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs pull it out. If the Chiefs and the refs pull it out.
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs, I wouldn't be surprised.
Chief, who got your winner? Who got your MVP?
I got Chiefs. I got Patrick Mahomes. 3-peat on the way.
3-peat on the
Nice.
way.
No, I ain't mad at it.
MVP of the game?
I think everyone is saying Saquon, rightfully so, but I think if they win, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I look, man. They say the best ending is surprising yet inevitable, and I think Pat Mahomes is gonna. Yeah, man. It's going to the way he did and the amount of time he doing it in. Yeah, why would I go against that?
Yeah.
I've been watching it. I just think he going this number 3. Andy Reid took all them losses in the ticket very early just to get here
Can't
and
avoid
get
it
in this moment, man. I Chiefs and Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. All right.
Pat Mahomes. Yeah, I don't think.
Why dance around it, right?
Yeah, I don't think Travis Kelce. Even if he had a game with 118 yards and 2 touchdowns and 8 receptions. That's not something I've seen in the future, but we'll talk about that later. But
That's so Eric.
We don't know, man. But Pat Mahomes MVP. But that's what I'm thinking right now. And before we get out of here, I want to give credit to a team not in the Super Bowl, Washington Commanders. Yep, that team. In 1 year, they went from 4-13 to 12-5. That's a quicker turnaround than my last trip to Philly. I spent 3 hours on the road for 5 minutes of stage time. Before I left, I grabbed Black Dragon Chinese food. And I hope Jaden Daniels did too, because his last game was gone in 60 seconds right after Saquon scored a 60-yard touchdown. You seen that spin he did? The best part of Washington's success is that infamous former owner Dan Snyder doesn't like it. After years of mediocrity, lawsuits, and justifying slurs, the NFL forced him to sell, which wasn't smooth sailing. Out of spite, Snyder set the price high, and he needed smelling salt once he learned that he'd be fine at the same time he got cut. That's like robbing a bank and on the way out, get hit in the head. Yep. He since moved to London, a place where it rains a lot, or maybe that's just Dan's tears. According to his associates, he spends most of his time on his super yacht. And if he thinks football didn't like his billionaire ways, wait till he hears about the sea. And speaking of his associates, after his NFL exit, he lost all his football friends. Not even Jerry Jones has spoken to him, but that doesn't say much. Jerry doesn't speak to his own kids. Dan does have some things to be happy about in DC. Trump's in office. He's a big Trump fan. He's even financed a Trump movie. But when he scored it at his house, he became upset because it made Trump look bad. I digress. The film bombed the box office, but 2 of his actors got Oscar nominations. For Dan, that has to feel like sitting in salt with an open wound while those guys sip margaritas, giving a whole new meaning to Salt on the Rim. Even though the Commanders won't be in the Super Bowl, they made it far. And after the Commanders won their first playoff game, new owner Josh Harris was asked what it took. He said talent, culture, and people, so long as they aren't Snyder, Slytherin, or Snoop. All of them made questionable decisions, and out of the 3, the only one I believe capable of making a comeback is Slytherin, because they know magic. Hey, Super Bowl, have fun, drive safe, be responsible. Peace.
Check. Yeah. Check.